So I like this next story because it really does verify something that not just me, but pretty much everybody on the left has been arguing for quite a while now. So Dave Wasserman says the following: this slide from David Shore hits the nail on the head of why direct messaging against Trump, like Project Lincoln ads, is ineffective in swing states. Dem messages that actually move votes, talking about education and majoritarian economic policies. So you could see there, that's David Shore, and the slide says, across dozens of ad tests this year, direct attacks on Trump fall flat. The data is pointing to a focus on the mainly economic issues that perform best. So again, this is just exactly the theory that the left has been pushing forever. The idea that put aside all the other noise, put aside the culture war nonsense and the sideshow, if you put front and center this notion that I am here to help you and make your life better by giving you support economically, people go, oh, I approve. I like you. Whether it's, whatever it might be, increasing the minimum wage, more unionization, Medicare for all, expanding healthcare, lowering the cost of prescription drugs or making them free, whatever it might be. When you talk about bread and butter economic issues, people go, okay, you're being a serious person, taking governing seriously, trying to improve the system, and so I will reward you for that and I will vote for you. So talking directly to people's material well-being is what brings them out to vote for you and to support you. And what have we seen recently with the Democrats? Well, definitely 2016, Hillary's entire campaign was Trump is bad, and Trump ended up winning. All she would do is Trump is bad, Trump is bad, Trump is bad, as Trump was in the Rust Belt doing these rallies attacking NAFTA and outsourcing. And you do see, as a general rule, corporate Democrats lean into the culture war, lean into symbolism, because they don't have anything material to offer you. And then they sprinkle in a bunch of Trump bad, like the Republicans of the Lincoln Project who don't like Trump. And notice, who do they get love and adoration from? From the most hardcore partisan corporate Democrats on the planet. So in other words, the people, they weren't on the fence. Their vote wasn't potentially going to go elsewhere. It was always going to go against Trump, so long as it's not Bernie, who was the nominee. So you're preaching to the choir when you do that. You're taking all the MSNBC wine moms and you're saying, we're gonna corner this market. You're not reaching the 2 times Obama voter who flipped to Trump. You're not reaching the person whose job got outsourced. You're not reaching the people who are gettable. You're not reaching them. So I just love that there's now data that proves it. Now, I do think it's a little difficult in the case of Trump for this reason. The Democrats actually aren't for these bread and butter solutions. They're not for Medicare for all. They're not for free college. So for them to focus on those issues is dishonest. So even if they did the right strategy, they would be lying because they don't support the things that the American people support according to the polling. The left does, but the Democrats don't. And so in all seriousness, a Trump is bad case is more honest coming from them, but it's also less effectual. It's not as likely to work. That's what the data shows. So it's a little bit of a conundrum. Would you rather have the Democrats, the corporate Democrats, be honest and just bash Trump all day? Or would you rather have them be dishonest and do the thing that's probably going to work and get people to the polls? A little bit of a moral conundrum there, but it goes without saying, if you speak directly to people's material well-being, they will like you, they will support you, they will come out and vote for you. And we can put it to rest now, all the various theories of change, because the data is what it is, and I don't think it's going to change.